What if we gave every child born in the US a $10,000 retirement account? Last year, roughly 3.6 million children were born in the US. The cost of opening a $10,000 retirement account for each one of those kids, $36 billion. I know, a ton of money, right? You'd think, but in the US budget scale, that's less than 3/4%. In fact, as a point of direct comparison, Social Security costs $1.5 trillion a year, so only about 42 times more expensive. But how much could a $10,000 account actually turn into? Well, if you take $10,000 invested in the S&P 500, which grows at an average of 10% a year for 65 years, you'll have just short of $5 million. But I can already hear the angry commenters. You won't even be able to afford a car for $5 million in 65 years. Actually, at a 3% inflation rate, that's $5 million is going to have the same buying power as $720,000 in today's money. But before you come at me and tell me that's not enough to retire on, remember that was never the goal. What we're looking to do is replace Social Security. The average Social Security recipient receives $2,000 a month or $24,000 a year. Assuming they started taking Social Security at 65 years old, they would need to live to 95 years old to exhaust that benefit at the same rate. Last, it's important to consider the cultural implications. An account like this would create a country where everyone shares in its financial successes. Investment in business would no longer benefit just those with wealth, and the average American would have a direct stake in the country they helped build.